what's up, guys? We're back again to take a look at the evolved cannon that just cannonballed its way into the Clash Royale arena. So, just to take a look at the evolution, it takes 2 cycles. After you cycle 2 ordinary cannons, the third one is evolved. It has the exact same stats as the regular cannon, yet it has a new ability. It deploys 9 projectiles that deal medium AoE damage and push back units across the arena. So what that means is it's going to do splash damage and push back units that are coming at the cannon, and it covers essentially the entire map. Whether it's in front or a little bit on top of the cannon, you can knock things back. And it's great because it hits air cards like fly machines, and since it attacks both sides, if your opponent's playing Royal Recruits, it's good in that perspective. If your opponent's running an Electro Dragon Elixir Golem deck, since you now have more splash damage with a cannon, it can kind of cosplay a bomb tower and do decently at the very start against Elixir Golem pushes as well. The one thing it is weak against is stuff like Royal Giant or P.E.K.K.A. or Ram Rider. Cards that are very strong and robust. Sure, you can get a knockback against Ram Rider, but it's going to get tickled. The P.E.K.K.A. doesn't really take much damage, and if you match in a Mega Knight, the cannon doesn't do so hot. So you want to run decks that do well against Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A. decks already, and then you can throw in the evolved cannon and it works decently. I would also recommend using it in decks like maybe a Logbait deck or a Hog Rider Firecracker deck that doesn't have the best anti-air responses to a fly machine. So maybe your Princess or a Dark Goblin is able to get a tick or a hit on the fly machine and it doesn't die, and then you use the evolved cannon that crushes the fly machine. So that's good because a lot of times people are running arrows and you're not going to be able to keep your Firecrackers, Dark Goblins, Princesses alive. And if you're running like a 2.6 Hog Rider deck, which we'll be showing in a second, it's not going to be near as effective just because you have Musketeers and Fireball. So you don't necessarily need that extra support to kill fly machines, where the evolved cannon gives that clutch value. So let's get some good games here. Let's get some good content with the better decks. Every deck that we're going to be showcasing today has been played in the top 100 in the world by the best players in the game. These decks might be very difficult to play. Like, I think this 2.6 Hog Rider deck is extremely difficult to play with evolved cannon, but it is played by the rank top 100 players in the world. So we will be showing that. I would not recommend playing this deck unless your skill level is through the ceiling, unless you're unbelievably good. And as you can see, let's just take a look at the evolved cannon and its glory with its, you know, rudimentary example from the Clash Royale game developers. They're like, yeah, you can use it to knock back a battle ram and then counter it with a cannon. But as you can see, it just wasn't very different. Like, you rather just drop an Ice Spirit with a cannon there. Also, there's some cool plays like using a cannon on offense. Maybe you could kill evolved archers, Goblin Gang, Dark Goblins, Princesses. So it's great against Royal Recruits when the people are spamming Royal Recruits, Dark Goblins, Princesses at the bridge with Wall Breakers. It actually doesn't kill Wall Breakers, interestingly enough, but yeah, you saw it against Royal Giant there. It does nothing. It's really bad against Royal Giants and P.E.K.K.A.s. So keep that in mind. It's fantastic in certain situations and suboptimal in others. Let's get right into the business and see if we can win this game. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully we can get some great content out here. Coffee or tea? Dude, I'm a tea sir for real. Like, I do not like... I really don't like coffee. For whatever reason, I've just never vibed with it that much. We're going to use our Ice Spirit Musketeer, and then I'm going to log right before the Hog, hopefully. Aw, dang it. If I logged that, we wouldn't have taken any real damage, I think. Anyway, we're going to force him to log on top of this Hog Rider Musketeer because the Musketeer will not die unless he spends Elixir. So it's looking like it's going to be like a 2.6 Hog Rider mirror matchup, which is going to be fun for me. I'm an enjoyer of this type of experience, but the one downside is the Evolved Cannon doesn't do anything in this matchup. It is really awful in these types of matchups where it can't really make an impact. Remember, the guy's got Fireballs, so I don't really want to cycle my Musketeers there. I kind of rather cycle them on the other side, so see how that does. I'm going to go in for a Musketeer here, and we'll use an Ice Spirit here in case he wants a Fireball so he can't hit everything. I think that was a necessary Ice Spirit. I don't think that the Hog Rider would have died otherwise. You guys can tell me differently if it would have. But the Ice Golem is going to headbutt the tower. Wait, Ice Golem! Ice Golem win condition, maybe. Ice Golem win condition, not even capping right now. What if we log because he doesn't have any daggers from that Duchess? Okay, no, that was not worth. Man, I'm just like not used to playing against Dagger Duchess anymore. I think I have to wait for that to lock onto my tower, then I can go for Skeletons. Looking really bad. That log was not necessary. That was an oops. That was an oops and a half, dudes. If you all have ever done that before, y'all can flame me as well. That was not the log of the century. I saw the Dagger Duchess at 0 ampo, and I was like, if I kill this cannon, we can crush this guy. So it is one of those situations for sure that is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Mirror matchups make you have a pretty good pulse on the deck, so if you don't know how to play your deck very well, like I don't play 2.6 Hog Rider very much, you are going to get slapped. However, we could still win if we play perfect, so we'll see if we can come back. I do like the fact that we have a Fireball lined up on a cannon, ideally. And evolve skeletons, maybe. See how that goes. We do get that. Very nice. And if our Hog Rider gets hits here, I'm pretty happy with the situation because I don't think the evolved skeletons break through an Ice Spirit. 99% sure that that doesn't happen. Alright, we can do this. And then go for evolved skeletons on him. Also probably need to log this. Alright. Good stuff. Good looks. We can go Ice Golem Hog Rider here, but also at the same time, like, I'm kind of hoping I can go for, like, a cannon on his cannon. That'd be fun. If we both went... yeah, look at this. If I use the cannon on offense, I'm able to break through his cannon. Wait, that was really good. Because we were going to counter the Hog Rider with the cannon anyway. I think that was pretty goated. Alright, we'll see if we can cycle back to a cannon here. Doesn't look great, but always possible. Alright, so I think that's a good utilization of showing how cannon is played, at least. I might have messed up with a pre-log that wasn't necessarily necessary. But, yeah, I think that was good. Alright, let's go for this. Maybe we can finesse it a little bit. Man, I'm pretty proud of how we've played this. Like, genuinely, I don't think I've been messing up that much. Besides the first play, you know? And then we can Ice Spirit here and counter that. Maybe we can go for a Musketeer or Hog Rider push again. We still end up having a decent card cycle here. By Fireball. Musketeer is going to put in some work. You do completely capitalize on that position. We can Ice Spirit on his Ice Spirit. We can go Ice Golem again, and then we can Hog Rider again. Trying to keep his elixir pretty low. I can't do much besides Fireball on the Muskie. It's not great. I think we're going to do it anyway. Then we have to save enough elixir here. That does die, so there is that. I don't want to pre-log on nothing. There's no reason to. Alright, we're going to have to go for this. Wonder how that works for us. If we can just kill the Hog Rider. No, I have to log. He Ice Spirited to reset my Musketeer. Oh, man. As you can see, I don't play 2.6 Hog Rider very much. But if you guys are, like, masterful in this deck, it's going to be really good against Royal Recruits. It's going to make the matchup that's already pretty easy a bit better. So let's jump on to the next one and see what's up. What's your favorite horror movie? I actually hate horror movies. The only one that has a special place in my heart is It. It is a really, really cool movie. From a perspective of, like, just the clown is iconic. So I kind of have that in my memories for forever. Hopefully we don't have a Hog Rider mirror matchup here because I don't play Hog Rider 2.6. So it is what it is. On to the next one. Let's go, let's go. I'm going to go Skelly's here as well, and he's going to have a... Guys, do you see this? We are actually playing against a Pecanado deck. That's wild. That's insane. All right, I wasn't really paying attention, and he's getting a good cycle here. All right, so definitely one of the more difficult matchups we could get in Clash Royale. Not going to fib. Not exactly what we love, but we'll see what we can do here. We can pull that, and then we're going to have to Fireball this back. I mean, literally, like, playing against a P.E.K.K.A. Freeze Tornado deck is definitely one of the most difficult matchups for Hog Rider, especially when they got Balloon. So, we'll see if I can play better than him by a lot and win, but it's going to be a tough one, guys. It's going to be an uphill battle for sure. I can't use Cannon here, or I'm wrecked. Guess I got to go Ice Spirit and then evolve Skeletons and sack it against the Lumberjack. I don't see any other way of making that happen. Lumberjack Rage spills and kills. Here we are up a little bit from a perspective of, like, you know, if I can get a bit of damage with the Hog Rider, I think that I could Fireball cycle and win, but this is a pretty risky play. I could Fireball here on the on this because he doesn't have Lumberjack in cycle. I think that's okay. Maybe we can get the Ice Golem to hit the tower or something too. Okay, so generally, like, want to activate King Tower against Electro Dragons, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. I think that's the best gameplay on our opponent's end, so we'll take that. For sure. We can Ice Spirit on both of them, maybe. We're lucky. We're not. Still fine. This is actually not bad, guys. We're making it happen. Alright, we're going to Hog Rider with the Ice Golem, and we have the Musketeer counter pushing. The Ice Golem might freeze the P.E.K.K.A. for a little bit. If we get 2 hits, I'm really happy with that. Nice! Let's go, guys. If I win this matchup, I'd be so happy. I really want it. For the mental. Alright. Fireball here. Don't think we have to do much here. I mean, I'm gonna go Cannon just to pull this back. I don't think we're gonna push, like, see a balloon in a position where it dies or anything, like really far away, but still cool to have the offensive cannon here. So against P.E.K.K.A decks, as I said before, I don't think it's that impactful, but it's still pretty cool. I'm going to go for the Evolved Skeleton Split. See what we can do with it. Oh, the fact that that died might actually screw me. I might have just lost off that. I hope not. Never know. Get back to a Fireball here, maybe, and defend. Man. He tornadoed and screwed up my Skeleton Split that I was thinking about doing. That's really, really rough. It's actually so tough playing this deck. When you're matching into metas where people have like Tornado and P.E.K.K.A, Tornado and Mega Knight, or multiple different answers to your Hog Rider, you gotta be better. And also in the mirror matchup, you have to be locked down because everyone that is playing the deck is so good with it. We'll focus up and we'll see if we can do better. But definitely played well at the start compared to him. Just needed to cycle more Musketeers, I think, and then pressure on the right side where I can keep it alive a little bit longer. It is what it is. I'll definitely play better in this match. It is a tough one, though. It is not easy matching into people that, you know, your cannon evolution doesn't do much in. And also, I could have just hopefully played better in. All right, we're going to try to go in for a Hog Rider Ice Golem. Really? Did that actually just do that to me? Bro, that's crazy. We cycled 2 Ice Golems on offense. What are we doing? The double Ice Golem headbutts. Guys, have you seen that before? 2 Ice Golems taking towers? Except that you messed it up. Yeah, I did mess it up, obviously. But I also think that it's a really hard thing to play. Like, I'm being honest with you, man. Like, obviously my skill level is a lot better than this. And I'm playing a deck that I never play. So let's be real for a second as well. And be like, yeah, you know, I am playing a deck that I think is really, really difficult. I'm being honest about that. And yeah, I mean, I think that's important to do as well. I said right out of the jump, I wouldn't recommend playing this deck as well. I think it is very, very difficult. I think the Evolved Cannon doesn't impact the Musketeer as much. Like, it doesn't help as often as you would hope it would. 2.6 Hog is back. It is not. I think that this is a deck that, like, one of the people at the top leaderboard is playing because he enjoys the card. It's not necessarily, like, super strong or anything. All right, we're going to try this out and see if it can kill the Ghost. We can log as well. One thing that you have to be wary of, if you're playing this against Battle Ram, it could actually push the Battle Ram to not go towards the cannon. Like, actually, it could push the Battle Ram to not go towards the cannon. I think in that situation, it might have. Doesn't that cannon pull all the time? Am I wrong or am I right? Is Evo Cannon instead of Evo Bomber and Splash Shard? No, definitely not. Not even close, dude. I think the only decks that it works in is when you've got Firecracker, Dark Goblin, or Princess, and that's it. I think everything else is suboptimal. At least that's my viewpoint with it, bro. Alright, we're going to go for an Ice Golem here and pull this the other side. We're going to go Ice Spirit as well to pull that, and then we'll just go for another cannon. Because we want to soak up the damage from the Musketeer too. Alright, we'll just Fireball on the other side. I think this is fine. I could have also evolved Skeletons. If both these work. Barbarrel doesn't reach, so I think I'm okay with this. Alright, we have to win this one, guys. We got to win this one for our morale. He's definitely going to go in for 3 Musketeers, so if I can log and then Fireball with this Hog Rider, I might be okay before that. I need one more hit. Don't get it. Bit unfortunate, I guess. You know what? I'm actually going to go Cannon a bit earlier. And then see how it does. So into that rambunctious amount of spam, I think we're okay. We can definitely Ice Spirit here. And then cycle another Cannon for good conscience. And then we could, like, Hog Rider, log a Hunter, and then win with a Fireball. We just want one Hog Rider hit, and this Hog Rider should get it. If I log the Hunter, disrupt it, that should be enough. GG. Okay, so I think in this matchup, when you saw the bridge spam, the Battle Ram got pushed by the Evolved Cannon, and also it just doesn't do enough damage to make it worthwhile. But if you're matching into bait cards, where your deck has a weakness against bait cards, and you have, like, your opponent running arrows, I think it can make a much bigger impact. This 2.6 Hog Rider deck, for me, it just doesn't feel good with the Evolved Cannon. I think Evolved Ice Spirit is so much better in a lot of other situations. Like against Balloon in the last game, I think that the Ice Spirit would have made a much bigger impact. Like if it was evolved, it would have made it like easier for me to make misplays and get away with it. I still should have won against the P.E.K.K.A player with Balloon. I should have played better. But the Ice Spirit gives more bailouts, and it's better for people that are worse at the game 100%. The cannon doesn't work that great in this deck for me, for my preference. Still played by the top 100 player, so now let's switch to a log bait deck and see how it works for us. Let's go, let's go. So it's good in 2v2. Yeah, it could definitely be good in 2v2. I mean, I assume that the evolved cannon is going to be fantastic when there's a lot of units on the map. I don't think that it's going to be great if you're playing against a one-sided push. And sometimes they're going to get value because guess what? You're going to use the evolved cannon and it's going to push a ram or something like in a bad spot for you. So I don't know. Like this, I'm surprised I pulled the princess. Actually, really surprised I pulled the princess. Anyway, we're gonna go Goblin Stein here and a Goblin Barrel because he used Zap, so he probably doesn't have another small spell unless it's arrows. It's gonna be really, really good. Yeah, playing against P.E.K.K.A again, I don't think that the Goblin Stein ability here is good since we're already up a lot. I mean, probably better not to overcommit and overspend Elixir. Cannoning here is nice, so we're gonna go and do that as soon as we can. And then I think using Dark Goblin off to the side is actually optimal, and then Ice Spirit as well. We're gonna spend a bunch of Elixir here, but see how this goes. Ice Spirit, if it jumps, is cool. Then we can go in for a Goblin Gang. He's gonna arrows. He doesn't hit everything that he's hoping for. Looking really, really good for us if we can just kill the Doctor. We're not gonna be able to do immediately, but we do kill with a log. So looking really, really good. I can Princess here if I want as well. I can go Goblin Barrel as well. I mean, there's a lot of other options. As you can see, this deck is easier to play. You don't have to think as much as you might with a Hog Rider Cycle deck where, like, I don't know. For me, at least, I'm kind of reliant on the Evolved Ice Spirit. So if the Hog Rider Cycle deck doesn't have a lot more fail-safes or doesn't have Firecracker, it's just, the Musketeer is just too robust and doesn't necessarily need that extra level of support, I think. So you'd rather just focus on cycling Musketeers, and the Ice Spirit is a card that you're going to cycle anyway to get to more Musketeers, and you're not really wanting to cycle cannons every 5 seconds. So that's why I don't think cannon worked that well in the last deck for me, at least, personally. Take the free damage because it's worth it. It's near the tower, and I think it's definitely a good decision. All right, this is a bit annoying. I wish I had Evolved Ice Spirit. But we'll see how it does. Oh, it doesn't kill the guards. Thought it would. Well, still decent. Like, it worked. But I think it should kill guards, to be honest. Like, a 3 elixir evolution not killing guards is kind of crazy, in my opinion. Okay, he's going to be down quite a bit, so just do one of these. He used his arrows as well, so looking pretty good for us. Definitely looking really good for us now. I'm going to throw another Goblin Barrel at him. If the guard kills my princess, I'm a little bit tilted, I'm not going to lie. But we might have got him. Yeah, we did. Nice. He's going to go for a Ram Rider in like 2 seconds. Nothing else he can do because he's going to get logged, so he's got to Ram Rider me. Nice, we won it. So it looks like to me that, again, I think I was right on the money. Arrows are going to be played in a lot of decks. Like this guy, if it was recruits, you would have seen a much bigger impact. I'm happy, though. Like, we were able to use the offensive cannon in the very first game of the day. Even though we lost it, it was a cool defense. Like, using it really high up and pulling your opponent's win condition while simultaneously going in for your win condition and then killing their defense. Like, that was really, really cool. So, show you guys that really quick. I do want to highlight the one use of the cannon that was actually spectacular was this one. This was the best cannon because it countered the Hog Rider and then it also killed his cannon so we could get extra hits with the Hog. Because essentially it put the cannon into one-shot range so our Hog Rider could kill it in 1 hit. And then our Hog Rider got a damage on the tower. That was the only time that I like really found it to be super impactful so far. The other games so far today, it's been a liability against the Ram Riders, and because it like knocks the Ram Rider too far away sometimes, away from your cannon. It's just frustrating. Obviously, you can get better at the game and like try up your cannon at a different time, but yeah, I don't think it's like phenomenal. It's just good in certain decks like this one where, you know, really want that next level support. I think if we go Dark Goblin with Cannon, we kill this Valkyrie before it gets a hit on our tower. And it probably dies before the Dark Goblin dies. Because if the Dark Goblin walks into the Valkyrie, then that would be annoying. Because the Princess Tower would finish it off, and the Valkyrie would be like calibrated to die to the Princess Tower. Then the Dark Goblin would not want to like waste extra shots. That could have been tragic. Let's go, let's go. Do you think that Evo Cannon is better than Musk and Ice Spirit? In certain decks, for sure. I mean, I think that Evo Ice Spirit is probably better overall, though. It's definitely better overall, man. So it depends on like your certain situations. Like with this deck, I actually prefer Evolved Cannon, I think. If I'm matching into a deck that has like, I don't know, P.E.K.K.A. or Mega Knight, I think that the Evolved Ice Spirit is 100% better. Just depends on the certain situation though, again. Alright, so this Dark Goblin might be able to kill the Valkyrie. If it pulls it, that'd be cool. If not, it's fine. Valkyrie did get a hit, which is kind of tilting, but fine. I'm going to go in for Dark Goblin pushing the other side. We're going to force out an Executioner. I could get a really good ability here. That will kill the Exe guaranteed. Nice. And it kills the Goblins. Like, putting that type of elixir down from the opponent means that he's a little bit sad. He's not happy about that. And if I Princess here, we'll probably get a Valkyrie, but we'll get him to Valkyrie on the left side. Oh, if he logs, that's way better. Cool. He doesn't have Goblins, and he doesn't have logs. He's going to Valk. Why are you going Ice Spirit? That's a lot of elixir. Well, I mean, not a lot of elixir, but like that's a lot of value that he just gave away. Because that's a card that you generally don't want to just drop like that. All right, so let's see if it pushes the Hog Rider. Okay, it doesn't push the Hog Rider in the wrong spot. That's good. Okay, so if we use Dark Goblin, we might be able to kill his Valkyrie from a distance. Or he could just let that happen. That's fine. We'll log and use another cannon here. Alright, we'll use Ice Spirit. Princess again. We're cycling a lot of stuff super far away from him because unfortunately this guy is going to have not the best matchup for me. He's going to have Valkyrie, Log, Tornado. So he has a lot of good answers to our bait cards. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Part of the game though. Nice. That locked onto tower, guys. That's 2 hits. If the Dark Goblin wasn't there, I think we would have gotten even more. I throw this down. We'll see how this goes. Alright, the Evolved Cannon. How does it do against Valkyrie? And, oh, I kind of missed. Huh. Well, it still did its work. Like, it still gave us more value than needed. But, yeah, it just didn't seem that impactful against the Hog Riders. Alright, we'll go for another Goblin Barrel here. We'll go Goblin Stein and we'll log. When it doesn't do stuff, it does feel like you're, like, wasting an evolution slot, not gonna lie. It's certain, like, situations, like, the Evo Ice Spirit always puts in work. But yeah, you don't always get work from the other stuff, you know? Alright, he's gonna expect it, so I'm just gonna go Goblin Barrel instead. He's gonna predict it, yeah. He went for an Executioner because he expected me to go Goblin Barrel, or sorry, Princess of the River. But since he blocked the Princess of the River with the Executioner, he didn't have Elixir to stop the Goblin Barrel. So he predicted the Princess of the Bridge because I've been doing it every 5 seconds. So then he decided, oh, I'm gonna go Executioner, drops 5 Elixir, doesn't have Elixir to stop the Goblin Barrel. How much do you hate bait? The opponent says yes. Yeah, exactly. It's fine, though. As you can see, like, against worse matchups, this deck can outplay a lot more, so I do enjoy that. Didn't really have that luxury with the other deck. Man, did we really get another double spell player? This guy's going to end up having Log, Royal Delivery with a quick card cycle and Earthquake, so another hard counter, unfortunately. That is part of the game, I guess. We're going to go Goblin Stein here. Wonder if popping an ability is worth it. I don't think so. I think not popping the ability is best. The Archer Queen should die. Oh, I got a hit. Pretty rough, actually. Ice Spirit. He does have Elixir somehow for an Earthquake. I don't know how. He dropped a lot more than me, I think. It is what it is. I'll Princess here. We'll probably get Skeleton. Ooh, Log. That's way better because the Dark Goblin doesn't get hits, right? No, Ice Spirit. Interesting. So no Log. He probably Royal Deliveries. We could go Goblin Stein at the bridge and then go in for a Goblin Barrel a little bit further back or in front and hopefully make him mess up. So, see how that goes. Maybe misses the delivery. Oh. Wow. I guess he like dropped it in the back so it would tank for the Goblin Barrel. A little bit sad. Fine, it's not a good matchup, but it is winnable if we play a lot better than our opponent. We also don't have Valkyrie, so it's a little bit harder against Royal Hogs. Sometimes you'll have Valkyrie, and it's a bit easier. This Ice Spirit pushes the Royal Hogs. If you guys noticed the mechanics that I just did there, that's a top 200 play. Like, that's what pros do. All Royal Hogs go to the other side, and they can't hit an Earthquake that hits the cannon and the tower. So if they can't hit the cannon and the tower, then you're generally going to get a pretty good trade. Archer Queen at the bridge was expected, but I really wanted to cross the river so I could force more elixir. I'm going to go Dark Goblin here. Being an evolved Ice Spirit is nice. Alright, let's see how the cannon does. Not great. Fine, I guess. Let's throw down a lot of stuff and see if it works. We are up quite a bit. He just has so much spell value that it's kind of annoying. Like, the fact that this guy ends up having like one of the quickest card cycles in the entire game is really, really obnoxious. But he did just give us that electrocute value, which is kind of cool. Take that. I'm going to go Goblin Barrel here. There's always a chance. He just has to play worse than us by a lot. He's probably capable of doing it. Like right there, he's a pretty big outplay, honestly. Alright, we're going to pop the ability. We want to keep the princess alive a little bit longer, ideally. Nice. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Do this. I can't hit all of them, but it is what it is. We can kill that early. Tough, man. It's not easy playing against this matchup, for real. Oh, dude. You logged that side? That's crazy, bro. Alright, we're gonna go in again. Oh, he's trying to Earthquake me. That's annoying. Oh, the princess hit. Wait. Princess hitting the tower is kind of clutch. This is winnable. He just has to keep playing worse. It's really tough, guys. I think I lost. Man, this would have reached the tower and I would have won. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, game. Yeah, so sometimes you just like play your best, but you match into a 100-0 matchup and you can't win. Like, I don't know. I could have played maybe better than that, but I genuinely definitely played better than that guy. He had Royal Delivery and he had Log with a Ice Spirit Skeleton's fast cycle. And he also had Cannon for the Goblin Stein. Maybe with Rocket you would have had a chance. Yeah. I mean, it is a pretty like good deck that he's playing, but I didn't expect to match into it, unfortunately. Fortunately, we got it. If he had Cannoneer, we also would have cooked him, but I also, if I went for a Goblin Barrel, the real Goblin Barrel on the left, I would have won. But I didn't think he would like mess that up. I didn't think he would do that to me. Kind of did some weird tactics. Alright, so we're just going to let that kill my princess, I think, and then go cannon afterward. We'll see how this goes. I'm not going to spend any extra elixir. I could have popped ability. I think popping ability would have been better if I had gotten it down. I didn't think he was going to go bats, though. Alright, so this makes me feel like we're definitely playing against a mortar deck, which is optimal, actually, because we're playing against a Cannoneer, so this is a lot better for me. Or Princess of the Bridge. Probably mortar, or I guess Goblin Gang is fine, too. A lot of elixir for us. Spent 5, he spent 3, so we're down 2 from that. Not great. We are up damage though, so we'll take it. I could Goblin Barrel in the tower. I think the best way of playing against Cannoneer is always doing this. Watch this. So the Ice Spirit's going to make the mortar miss a lot. We kill this. And we go cannon. Oh, I goofed! I played really well until I didn't. Oh, that's so sad. That was actually so good until it wasn't. If the cannon was just in the right spot, the Ice Spirit was fantastic. The lane, that was so good. Anyway, oops. So this is one of those matchups that you want to throw Goblin Barrels at your opponent whenever you get the chance, because getting the evolution just does so much damage. Really, really overpowered. We're going to log for a little bit of chip. We also have Evolved Cannon, so I don't know how impactful it'll be on this game, but we'll see. 3-card cycle is bunked. Champions need a timeout on the next deployment. Yeah, I agree. I think that like having a champion 3-card cycle with skeletons, royal delivery, log is a little bit unfair against bait decks, for sure. But also at the same time, like that's one deck in the meta. Like you're always gonna have weak decks matchups. It's not always gonna be good for you. You're gonna have some that suck for you. Princess here, gonna go Goblin Gang, gonna throw this down. Alright, we'll log. We can go Goblinstein, I think. That arrows was really obnoxious, man. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, use his arrows, though. So, I think we can go in. Depends on how much damage we get, if this is going to be worth it or not, but looking like a lot, so take it. Especially if we can just not die to this mortar. Might be a lot to ask for, but I think it's possible. He used the arrows, so I can go Princess at the bridge here, too. Oh, never mind. Oops. I goofed. I realized I'm a goofer. I was going to do a lot better than that did. He'll go Goblin Gang, counter with like Cannon Cart probably, but he would drop mortar. Pretty interesting that he would do that. I thought he would go Goblin Gang, but that's good for us. The mortar defensively does maybe hit our cannon, so... Oh, it doesn't, somehow. Surprised by that, actually. Yeah, let's go. I played that well. Hell yeah. I know I shouldn't be proud of myself for that, but I am. He has arrows, so I think I can do this. Why is it not hitting the spear goblins? Like real. We're being real. Why is it not hitting the spear goblins? Alright. How does this do? Alright, we need to start throwing goblin barrels at his tower, or we're probably going to lose. Does he arrows this? We do have 2 princesses. Now we have 1. A lot. That's a lot of stuff going at him, guys. I think we might have got him, hopefully. Yeah, we got him. GG. Definitely a fun game. This is the exact opposite of what happened last matchup, where I think my opponent played better than me, but I did win the game. I think him having Cannoneer puts him at a huge disadvantage, like a massive disadvantage. He had a lot of good Goblin Gangs in the back. He used his arrows on offense, and he still lost. And then we ended up losing when we played against a worse player than me that dropped Archer Queens at the bridge into Goblinstein every like 5 seconds. So I don't know. I think sometimes the game is a little bit mismatched on like what you play into, but it is what it is. I think that our opponent played better than us for sure. Is the evolution cannon any good? I think it's good against recruits and good against like bait decks, but it's pretty weak against, really weak against P.E.K.K.A. and really weak against like Ram Rider and stuff like that. Like, it depends on the matchup for sure, but yeah, I think it's like situational. It's situational. The main thing is if you match into like a P.E.K.K.A. deck, which is still very strong. P.E.K.K.A. is still very, very, very good. you're gonna be like absolutely annoyed by how good the Ram Rider P.E.K.K.A still is. I was talking to pros yesterday because I was playing against them for a video, and they all told me that P.E.K.K.A Evolution is still one of the best cards in the game, even after like 3 or 4 nerfs. I was like, dude, even today, like after the nerfs, they're like, yep, still goated. Oh, let's go! Finally! Okay, so against Musketeer, it makes a bit of an impact, but against our deck, like, since we have Princess and Dark Goblin and other stuff, finally, like this deck that we're playing is really, really good against Balloon. Dark Goblin Cannon is so good. Dark Goblin Cannon is so good. So Cannon Evolution in this matchup actually makes an impact. So just wanted to clarify that for you guys. If you're wondering, like the 2.6 Hog Rider deck, if I lose against Balloon, it feels pretty bad, but it's more reasonable for me to lose that matchup. I don't think it's as reasonable for me to lose this matchup. This matchup seems a lot better than the P.E.K.K.A Tornado deck that we lost. Like that matchup sucked. Yeah, I'm loving this deck. All intents and purposes, if you guys haven't played Logbait with Cannon Evolution, you should try it out and see if it works better for you against the tougher matchups for the deck. And if you're good enough to beat P.E.K.K.A anyway, then you won't have much problems. So I'm going to try to Princess in the back because I think that if we cycle them, like ideally, he's not going to be able to hit everything with spells. See how it goes though. Set up our cannon early. Go Dark Goblin here. We get a Goblin Gang down. That's fine. I think this is totally acceptable. He doesn't do too much damage with the P.E.K.K.A at all. I don't think he gets a hit. And then we just use our other stuff and dual lane pressure and probably do a lot. Looks really, really good for me. Especially with the Dark Goblin, the Lumberjack's not going to put him as much damage as he's hoping. And then we do a ton on the right side because the Goblin Sign's tanking. Now we can go Goblin Gang as well, and then we can go Ice Spirit. And we're probably back before he's back to a Barb Barrel, so he might lose his tower here. If I had to guess, I think this game is like very much over. This guy had Barb Barrel and Snowball too, so it's a dominant win against the P.E.K.K.A deck. Very cool. Yeah, I like showing the difference. Like, I did not play much better in this deck matchup than I did against the P.E.K.K.A player with Tornado, and I won. But you don't have to look at the outcome. You should be like looking at like, oh, how did the deck feel? You know, how did the deck feel? Was it easy for me to use? The other thing that I oftentimes used to get wrong when I was doing live streams is I was like, this is the best deck in the game, played by the rank 100 player, like this one, for instance. I'd be like, top 100 deck, so good, so goated. And then what I would say is like, yeah, this is something that you guys should definitely use and try to use if you want to get better at the game. I think that's fine. Like, if you want to get better at the game, you can use it. But there's also decks that you can get you better at the game, like this one, that at the same time work, even if you're worse at the game. This is a deck that works even if you're worse at the game. So this is a great Evolved Cannon deck. Still not the best one in my opinion for people that are worse at the game. By worse, I mean not top 200. If you're top 1,000 or lower, I think this is a really good deck. Yeah. Also, yeah, we'll take a look at the lucky drop. I haven't done that yet. We'll take a look. I'll do that after this game. We're going to go Dark Goblin so we don't leak Elixir, and then we're going to log. We don't take any extra damage besides the Skeleton Barrel Poppy. Firecracker is interesting. I think we can activate King Tower with his Ice Spirit, so we'll take that. Oh, let's go! This is the matchup we were looking for, guys. Let's freaking go. Finally, we're playing against Recruits. We were trying to fish for a Recruits matchup because this matchup is typically an automatic loss for this deck if they're good. Because all they have to do is arrows on the Dark Goblin or the Princess, and then it's just like super easy for the Recruits player to dominate with Flying Machine. So I can't wait to see if Cannon actually makes an impact or if it's going to not matter at all. So let's see how that goes. Go for Goblin Barrel here with the Princess. Unfortunately, the Cannon is going to come down from our opponent, but he's going to Earthquake on a Goblin Barrel, so that's a negative damage. That's really, really good for us. Go Goblin Gang on the right. Your Goblins are going to pop that, so that's super goated. No Cannon in cycle, so I'm going to go in for Goblinstein here. I haven't used Evolved Cannon yet in this. Oh, okay, since it's Hog Rider, I guess I will. Nice. Alright, so I probably should Dark Goblin here to snipe the Cannon in more frequent situations, but didn't feel great there. I can just go Ice Spirit and counter the Firecracker that way. Let's just do that. Hopefully the Firecracker just whiffs and doesn't hit anything. Yep, perfect. If you guys didn't know that interaction, you can Ice Spirit and like Keep your Ice Spirit alive. It jumped on the tower too. Oh my gosh. We're playing really well right now. That was actually good gameplay for once. This cannon might not be necessary. Oh, he's got like 10 win conditions. What? I probably should have defended this a little bit more and dropped the ability, but I didn't think I had elixir, so I just didn't. All right, we finally have evolved cannon. We'll see how this goes. What if I drop it on offense? How does that do? How does evolved cannon do on offense here? I guess we'll find out, right? It didn't kill the firecracker though. Oh man, I've been so cool. I've been so cool. He's dropping like 67 win conditions. So somehow like the firecracker didn't like go back far enough. So it makes yeah, it makes you think about your placements. I think they need to buff its damage, to be honest. Its damage feels a little bit underwhelming. I would definitely buff its damage. This cannon pulls the skeleton drill. That's good. Then we can dark goblin here. Then we can go real goblin drill, goblin gang, and just spam everything we own. Does he not have a spell? I don't think he's got a spell, like, besides... Yeah, I don't think he's got a spell. I don't think bro has a spell. Alright, we're just gonna pull the hog right here. He's just got earthquake. That's it. Like, no small spell. He just loses, right? This game. Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel. I should have done that the entire time. I didn't realize. Oops. I played really well until I didn't realize what he was running. My bad. Have you ever not uploaded a video because you couldn't win consistent with the deck? Yep, all the time. When a deck I don't think is like viable for people that are, I don't know, uncomfortable with it, I don't upload it. Like if I can't make a deck work, then I don't really want to put that out as a video. So I do give up on things. There's been a lot of golem decks because I love golem so much. There's always a meta where I can't run golem. So I've been trying to run golem for a long time. Every single meta. It's one of my main decks. And then I had to give up on it in certain situations. Like when people had P.E.K.K.A. Fisherman, when P.E.K.K.A. Evolution was really broken, I just couldn't run golem. So it made me really sad when that was the case, but finally viable now. So I'm glad that it works. I'm glad that golem works in like 1 or 2 decks. It's just kind of sad that it only works because evolved cannon cart, or sorry, because cannon cart is broken, and then Electro Dragon is pretty good too. So evolved Electro Dragon is broken and cannon cart is broken. So that's why golem is even viable right now. It's the only reason. Open them. Yeah, I'm completely maxed, so it doesn't do anything for me. But I did it for you. You guys wanted to see it. All right, so logging that probably doesn't impact me that well. I'll either go Goblinstein here and then go Goblin Gang afterwards, so we can just see what we can do. Keeping the Princess alive is nice. We're definitely playing against a mortar deck. That's 100% guarantee. I think popping the ability to kill that is nice. Do we kill the cannon cart? Guess we'll see. If I Ice Spirit, maybe. I think it dies if we Ice Spirit. Alright, we're just going to sack a little bit. And like go farther away and use our Dark Goblin. Use the cannon there to tank. I think that was like big brain. That was really big brain, guys. I played well. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to log this so then mortar dies. Dude, I'm playing so well right now. What the heck? I was playing awfully at the start. I guess we were warming up. Mechanics are on point right now. Yeah, even says well played. You love to see it. Aw. Dude, that's awesome. I love seeing nice people. So if I lose against this guy, no worries at all. I like playing against people that are actually nice. It very rarely happens. Every single time I make an outplay, people do like the CRL emote and they sarcastically say that I'm good at the game, or like DM me with saying oops or well played when I make a misplay. They never say well played when I actually play well. That's cool. That's really awesome. But we definitely want to kill this cannon cart. Oh, that goblin barrel. Ooh, that had the juice. That had the juice. All right, we can go Dark Goblin off to the side. Ice Spirit Goblin Gang. Oh, he outplayed me. Well played. Oh, actually, that might have felt sarcastic. I hope not. I hope he doesn't think it was sarcastic, because like the miner in the back, I thought like the Dark Goblin. Wait, why is my Dark Goblin? Why is my Dark Goblin goated? What? I wasn't familiar with your game, Dark Goblin. Anyway, I can kill this. I mean, if I go for a Goblinstein ability, everything just dies, right? Broken Goblinstein do broken things. Watch, guys. Everything's gone for 2 elixir. Thing. Alright, we're gonna log and we're gonna be okay. I think he played that really well. So congratulations, you earned that damage, man. You deserve that. You're a good player. I'm gonna cannon cart this. So let's go Goblinstein. Goblin Barrel. Goblin Gang. Well, I would have loved for that to be better, but... I mean, that was kind of cool, right? That was pretty cool. It does work against mortar bait, too, because you can drop the cannon evolution at the bridge, and then it kills the mortar, and then it also gives you value after. Yeah, playing against the arrows, man, it's so annoying. Because, like, I want to remove your bait cards, but not great there. Alright, we're going to use Goblin Gang. I probably need to go cannon here to go and pull. And a princess as well. Stop! Oh, we're good. Maybe we're not. I don't know. It's looking close. A little bit sketch. A little bit sketch. I knew I could pre-log because he used his arrow, so he didn't have anything else. This might do work. I might have lost. I think I lost. Yeah, well played, man. Deserved beat. Deserved W for him. I'm not going to be able to kill that, am I? I have to pop ability. Maybe you can go princess. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Wait. Wait. Wait, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. I doubted myself, guys. Oops. Dude, it doesn't do that much damage at all. It like tickled it. GG and well played. Yeah. Let's take a look and see how much damage it did there, because it really did not feel impactful at all. Let's take a look, because I dropped it on the mortar evolution. I just don't think it even touched it. How much damage did I get on the mortar evolution? All right. Let's witness this in the slowest speed possible. So we ended up dropping it here. I could have like... So it hit the mortar, but it tickled it, man. It did like no damage. I'm paying for my 2 cycle evolution for that. Oh, it only works against recruits or bait cards, man. Everything else is so bad. Yeah, it feels like... It does feel like you're not playing with an evolution in certain situations. But... it's going to get buffed. There's no shot in heck that Clash Royale leaves it like this. Because if once it gets buffed, it's going to be really, really, really good in this deck. Since you guys have seen the synergy, it needs more damage. But the synergy against bait cards that, like, ideally when your opponent has arrows, you're going to be able to kill bait cards with the evolved cannon. It works. You just need a little bit more versatility and reliability. That's unlucky. It's not unlucky at all. That was well played on our opponent's end. I honestly just wish it did a little bit more damage there. It is good against cards when you're defending with it and applying pressure at the same time. But, I mean, for an evolution slot, I just don't think it's as viable in most situations. Why nerf it in the first place? Yeah, it got nerfed in the first... Yeah, it did get nerfed, right? Didn't it do more damage and it was overpowered like crazy? Alright. We're going to go Goblinstein here, and we'll see what else we can do. Definitely want to go for a princess as well. And then possibly pop ability. This is one of those moments where I feel really comfortable with our cycle. I like this spot that we're in right now. And I want to pop ability a little bit later, ideally. We can go Dark Goblin here. It has so much health that it doesn't matter, actually. It's such a dumb card. Why pop the ability when you can just do that? I didn't need to pop the ability. I actually just dropped Dark Goblin and I'm fine. The Goblinstein Doctor has so much health that, like, you literally can just use this as a tank. It tanked for our opponent's stuff for forever. What a goated card. As of right now, it's tied for the worst Evo in the game. Yeah, again, against, like, P.E.K.K.A decks and stuff like that, I feel like it was tie me down. Generally, like if I had evolved Ice Spirit, even though I played poorly in the game against people at the start with the Hog Rider deck, I'm serious. If I had evolved Ice Spirit, I think I would have won. It looks bad because I lost the game, but I think I would have won with evolved Ice Spirit. I'm not even capping. The Hog Rider game I played horrendously though, the first one. This is also the first game, so it is what it is. But I think it's situational. All right, let's get some cannon fodder for the Dark Goblin. Oh, nice. Ice Spirit and Goblin's full HP on the tower. Oh, he's not ready, bro. He's not ready for that. That's insane value. Also, if you guys have been enjoying the stream today, definitely leave a like. It goes a long way. It allows me to do this content on a daily basis. I'd super appreciate that if you guys wanted to. Feel free to if you want to. Otherwise, you don't have to. All good either way. The cannon's kind of negligible in this situation. It doesn't do much. Throw down a Goblin Barrel maybe. Go Goblin Gang other side. Go for another Princess. The Bomber is obnoxious, but it's not that big of a deal. He's not back to Lightning, so... yeah, this goes for him. Alright, we'd love to cycle back to another Goblin Barrel, but... I don't know. Let's do this. Yeah, this goes. The thing about this deck, again, is just like... the amount of pressure that you can get with it is insane, so... I do think it's one of the better decks to play in the game. If you guys just want to, like, use Evolved Cannon, I think this is one of the best decks to play for sure. I really, really like it. We'll just log twice, I think. It's safer than doing anything else. Why would I do anything else when I can just log twice and win the game? Let's guarantee the W out here. Alright, guys? GG! That's how Lovehound is played. I mean, Lovehound players just cycle in the back and all in, man. That's generally what they do. So, when you have Goblinstein for anti-air defense with Dark Goblin and Princess, it's pretty good. So, the cannon isn't necessarily necessary unless they drop a balloon. Alright, we'll do one more with this, and then we'll switch to the other deck, and then we'll probably be done. Not the good luck. What do you mean? Did he say good luck after he lost? Maybe it was, like, good luck in the next match. I don't know. There's no way he said good luck based off of, like, him playing better than me or something, because he, like, dropped flying machines in front of the Lava Hounds, bro. Alright, we're gonna do this. Cannon as well, because we have to. Looks really bad, though. If I had Dark Goblin, I think I might be okay, but not looking good. Bro has arrows, of course, so... I'm gonna have to drop the Ice Spirit far enough away that it doesn't get destroyed by the ability. I mean, not the star we were looking for, obviously, but hey, it happens. Let's go, let's go. Do you like Evo Cannon E-Giant? I don't like E-Giant at all right now. E-Giant's a pretty bad card, man. It's one of those cards that kind of escaped the meta, never to be seen again. It left the game, bro. It quit and never came back. What's the best deck out of all the mid-ladder decks that are unpredictable and hard to beat? For me, bro, it's whenever they have a random balloon and I'm running a deck with limited anti-air defenses, and then the balloon freeze gets me. Or it's like a deck that just kind of hard counters me and I don't have great defenses to it, and then they throw a graveyard freeze or something. Generally, cheesy freeze decks are the way that I lose to bad players or people that shouldn't be beating me. Or when I am not playing well, I'll lose against people worse when they have freeze. That's just what happens to me personally. For everyone else, maybe it's something different. Maybe for you, it's a Mega Knight deck. Typically, I don't struggle as much against Mega Knight. I do struggle against freeze decks very, very frequently. I used arrows, so... a couple of different things we can do. I think going Goblinstein, Goblin Barrel is probably the best play. Definitely want to go other side, so then it doesn't get counterpushed in the side that he's hoping for. We don't get as much as we were hoping for either, but we do kill the guard, so there's that. I'll take that, yes. We do have Evolved Cannon here, too. Alright, let's see how it does. Can it kill an Evolved Ice Spirit? It does. But it doesn't pull because I messed it up. And it doesn't kill his cannon cart. Man, that's really rough that it doesn't kill the cannon cart there. I feel like it should. Alright, well, we're going to have to try and do some shenanigans, guys. Likely going to be a loss, but you never know. I think this guy played pretty well. Mother Witch wasn't even a problem for us. It was just like, I don't know, Can Cart's an annoying card. Can Cart's a really annoying card. GG, well played to our opponent. Also, Battle Ram, again, like, depending on their win condition, it makes a bit of a difference if you're having the Evolved Cannon as like a capable card in your deck. It just didn't feel good here either. I felt like I was playing with one evolution the entire game. I don't think that the Evolved Cannon did much for me. The Goblin Barrel did. They put in some work, but I wish I had Evolved Ice Spear here. Let's go, let's go. On to the next one. All right, all right. Let's get some good games. Okay, so I do think that we can maybe go in for a Goblin Barrel at the start with an Ice Spirit, and then hopefully that will give us some nice damage, but can't guarantee that we're going to be able to get a great start here, because he got a Miner on our tower, so he's currently winning. I do think it's in my best interest to possibly just go for like a Goblin Stein on this, but Princess also probably just dies to Dark Goblin, so... Oh, he did predict it, so my bad. However, I could kill everything with his ability, so could do that. Seems worthwhile. Oh, it hit the Tesla for a lot longer than I thought it would. Huh? Did the ability dissipate or what? He's got Miner with Princess. Pretty annoying. Is this the Rocket Cycle deck? Is this the Muhammad Light Rocket Cycle deck? I definitely don't want to go same side then. I'm still doing that right now, but I'm annoyed. Oh, I didn't get it down fast enough, dang it. We're not going to be able to kill that, are we? Actually, not terrible. This is winnable. This is a winnable game. It's still a bad matchup. If he's going to have delivery, he hard counters the heck out of me. I hope it's not the delivery deck. Really, really hope it's not the delivery deck. We're going to go for a lower Dark Goblin. We probably want a Princess at the bridge. The thing is, he can't log on our Princess, but he's got Rocket, so he can out-damage us. So we need to get a lot of damage with just, like, out-cycling and outplaying him and getting value when he has a bad card cycle. Like, that Dark Goblin lockout tower is huge. That's massive. We get Princess here, too. We're currently winning. Don't know what he's going to do about that. I think we got to go Goblin Stein. It's really the only way. It could also protect us from a Princess, so I think this is good. If he drops an ability, then I can still kill this, I think. Look at the 2 elixir value, guys. That's so stupid. Oh my gosh, man. That's crazy. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll allow it. That's insane. Any pre-logs too. It's going so well. All right, so... Should have done it on the other side, I think. Still fine, though. Got a Princess. I predict it with a Goblin Stein. Easy, man. We're outplaying him. Predicting the Princess as well. The prediction on the Princess was so good. I'm really proud of myself there. Should be able to outcycle him, maybe. Lucky. Alright, we want to get a good card cycle here. So we're going to Goblin Garen. We'll go Ice Spirit to pull that Knight back. We're back to a log counter before he's back to the law. Yeah, he's going to have to Evo Skeletons because he has a bad cycle. Nice. Shit, guys. He's going to rocket me now, though. I'm annoying. It's just on the tower, though. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see if the Dark Goblin can put in work if we pre-log Skeletons. I think we got him, guys. Let's go. The thing is, again, I think his deck is really hard to play, and our deck is easier. And because we're not playing at a super high skill level, I'm going to win. Because, like, I think we're, I don't know, 4,000 in the world or something. Oh, 7,000. So even lower. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing decks where, like, at the highest level, I think the Rocket Cycle deck wins because they can just throw rockets on your tower. Playing the easier deck to play, like this log bait deck, will give you more wins. So, overall, pretty good deck. And I think it's going to get buffed because Evolved Cannon will get a buff. But now it's time to play the best deck. This is the best Hog Rider Fast Cycle deck with Evolved Cannon. This is by far the best Evolved Cannon deck of the game. I just don't know if I'm going to play it well right now because I've not been playing well today. It is a little bit harder to play than the last deck, but it does make an impact because the Evolved Firecracker or the regular Firecracker just dies so often. So, I mean, when the Firecracker just dies the arrows, at least you're going to have cannon for a comfortable cleanup with splash damage. All right. So, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can Firecracker on his Firecracker and both get hits. Nah, it does not get it. Does not get it. But we think we activate King Tower with this cannon, right? Yeah, we activate King and we kill the Firecracker, and then we can go for a Hog Rider afterward and pre-Earthquake a cannon. No! Well, we hit skeletons, and then we got the cannon. All right, that's goated. That's goated. That's goated. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. Not going to lie. That's it. That's it. This is where things get interesting. Yeah, this is a harder deck. Surprised to see Evo Skeletons over the Evo Firecracker. Evo Firecracker isn't actually that good. It just gets arrowed often, whereas the Evo Skeletons can be split, and they generally give you more value over time. So, oh wait, is this really a mirror matchup? That's so annoying. Stop. Oh, I think I lost. I did cycle the cannon and freaked out. I freaked out and cycled the cannon. I think I lost. I think that's really bad. I don't think I'm allowed to do that, dudes. He's obviously going to go cannon, so I have to Ice Spirit this. Is he actually not cannon? Oh, you played that so well! Stop it! Why are you good at the game? Why are you so good? Stop it! Bro's actually an animal. Wait, calculated? Question mark? Obviously, in this match, if you would prefer to have Evolved Firecracker and no Evolved Cannon at all, you would prefer to have Evolved Skeletons, Evolved Firecracker, so he has matchup advantage against me. That kind of sucks. Dude. Okay, with King Tower activated, that full counters a Hog Rider. That's good to know. That is good to know. I'm an enjoyer of that experience. Bro, this is so tilting. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Because, like, I have to kill it with... Like, I have to kill it before crossing the bridge, but I can't. Like, how do you defend that? Asking for a friend. Like, obviously he can defend this with a cannon and a log. And be completely fine. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, that was so sketch. Activate King Tower, please. Oh, no. Tragic. We are obviously dropping the ability as soon as we freaking can to kill that monster so I don't lose the game. Hate that card, please. I'm gonna kill everything. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Dude, stop. Stop being good. Wait. Never mind. We're okay. We're okay. It's calculated. It's calculated. It's calculated. Hog Rider in the back. Goblinstein here. Trust the cycle, guys. Trust the heart of the cards, Yugi boy. We're back to another Hog Rider, so there's always a chance. Oh! That violated everything I knew about the game, bro. Why you gotta do that to me? Despicable me, not despicable you, fam. Oh! Please. There's no way this works. Wait, if we... Do we win? Yeah! Let's go! Okay. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I have no idea how the heck you're supposed to defend a Goblinstein Hog Rider with a Firecracker at the bridge with this deck in a mirror matchup. I don't think you can. I cannon and then it dies to an Earthquake. So if somehow gets a Goblinstein with a Hog Rider down, you just lose. Like instantly freaking lose because you don't have Evolved Ice Spirit. I guess the cannon evolution did something. It knocked back the Hog Rider. We were able to counter a Hog Rider with the King Tower activated. There was one play that was unique with the Evolved Cannon. There's only one, and I'll show it here. But the same thing could be accomplished with an Ice Spirit push. So it wasn't that cool. All right, this is it. Watch. Maybe this wasn't it. I'm not sure. Was this it? Did I drop log as well? Did I go log and evolved cannon? I might have done both. Yeah, I did both. It wasn't even all by itself, dude. It wasn't even all by itself. Did I do it again by itself? Maybe. No, it was literally 5 elixir to counter that. So he dropped 6 elixir, but I dropped an evolution as well. Oh my gosh. Firecracker. I prefer going for cannon for Goblinstein and Firecracker for chip damage. Yes, but if you cannon for Goblinstein and then the Hog Rider, like, you know, gets to your tower, you're just going to lose. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's pretty interesting. Wait, we're cooking. Guys, we are cooking. We got a Hog Rider hit. We're going to kill the Ice Lizard. I have to cannon here, unfortunately, but nice because the Goblinstein is actually separated. There we go. Ice Spirit up in here. Firecracker by itself is a goated card. Like, you don't necessarily need to have the evolution. The evolution just makes you win matchups where they don't have arrows even harder. Did he just leave? Bro just left the game. Okay. All right. Hog Rider Firecracker, really that frustrating. Hog Rider Firecracker really do be that angry. It is insane how people, like, look at that. There's, like, you know, your Hog Rider and Firecracker, they are the existence of hatred incarnated. And they just don't want to be around it. Bro dipped? Yeah, it's such a toxic deck. Also, Gauntlet, thank you for the $2 dono. I do appreciate that. If you guys have been enjoying the stream, definitely leave a like. It goes a long way. It allows me to do this content more frequently. Yeah, I like showing the decks that I think are the strongest in the game. Obviously, at the very start, we showcased the hardest decks to play, I think the worst decks, and then we ramped up to what I believe is the best deck in the entire game for Evolved Cannon. I do think Evolved Cannon is a mid card right now, though. It really is mid. It is really mid. Where are you from? I'm from Boston, but right now I'm currently living in Seattle. All right, we'll play a few more games, guys. Play a few more games. Maybe we'll win 1 or 2 more, and then we'll dip out for the day. But it's been a really fun stream. It's been cool testing the new cards and seeing what's up. All right, so that's not ideal. That is really not what we like to see. Oh, my gosh. All right, we have to go for Goblinstein in the back. And this is one of those moments where I'm looking at the game, and I'm like, all right, he's going to end up having a good matchup. He's going to have Electro Dragon. It's going to be hard for us to kill. And also, it doesn't look like we're matching into Elixir Golem, I don't think. I think it's probably going to be something else. It's going to be like a Electro Dragon, P.E.K.K.A. Freeze deck. Yeah, who would have thought? Who could have ever imagined that this would be the deck that we matched into, guys? Not I. Alright, if we pull this, we then do this, and then drop an ability, and then be okay. We use Tornado, so I'm just like thinking that probably gonna be a ton of Hog Rider damage. Nice! Let's go, guys! That's what I'm talking about! Tips for playing against weird decks that aren't meta. You kind of have to be like able to think on the spot. A lot of times, like at the start, like I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and it's 3 p.m. for me, so I'm like not playing as well as normal. But I played pretty poorly at the very first few games of the day, so I just wasn't able to like think on the fly. A lot of times, you have to think on the fly against weird decks and be better than them to win the match. So if you're playing against weird decks, definitely make sure that you are in a better mindset than what we were at, I guess. Wasn't in the best mindset to play, I guess. And it showed. I'm still having a lot of fun right now, so I think I'm like just running off of adrenaline, no coffee, nothing. Just water and waking up at like 12 and then just playing games. It's been pretty funny. Anyway, we're going to Hog Rider here on the other side and then try to just P.E.K.K.A. counter with a Firecracker maybe. I'm going to do that. Don't likely Electro Dragon or something, so it's going to be fantastic. But that's how it goes. Oh, we got the Electro Dragon out of cycle. That's always good. You can activate King Tower here against the balloon if we play well enough. So. Yeah. Alright, so this... No! The evolved cannon killed it, so I didn't activate King Tower. Dude, that's crazy. I actually got cooked by my own evolution. That's so funny. Oh, no. That got a hit on my tower, too. See, like, I think decks like his are just so low skill, so if you're worse at the game, you can just beat people better than you. I don't think this guy played better than me, right? Obviously, with the mechanics, I think I played pretty well. And he even messed up a NATO, and he got away with it, you know? Those are the things that make me a little bit salty in this game. And against people like this. That I said it, like, what do you struggle against the most at mid-ladder? It's the decks like this. The opponent isn't that good, but they all in and works out for them. He'll probably freeze and win. Maybe not, though. Oh, this is close. Really freaking close. So I'm going to Hog Rider here, and then I'm going to pop the ability when I can. We can get the ability to do enough damage. It's possible. Alright, this is really winnable. Hog Rider here as well. I'm going to log. I think we got him, guys. Freaking go. That is a win. I don't think this guy deserved to beat me, so I'm really happy we beat him. That is a way harder matchup to win. Let's go, let's go. When you play pickleball, do you ever play against people who cheat? I hate when people call their ball out when it hits as my shots were... They say that my shot was out even though they were not. Sending good vibes. Oh, dude, that happens all the time. But I grew up in a tennis culture where people cheated all the time. I played in competitive tennis tournaments where the guy would run over to the ball in a clay court so the ball mark is actually visible. So after I hit the ball in, there's a mark on the court. Bro ended up walking over, rubbed his shoe over it so that it wasn't there, and then said it was a different ball mark. I'm like, that's cheating, Will. He was such a terrible person. He was actually an awful person. Bro was worth like hundreds of millions of dollars, and he just played some competitive tennis tournaments for fun, and his family was super rich and just like watched him, and they were like, I don't know, bro. Like the things that they did were crazy. I did not like that guy. He cheated really badly. So, yeah, that guy sucked. There's a few people like that as well in competitive tennis tournaments where on hard courts there's no ball mark, but they would cheat deliberately. Like I would ace them right down the line. I would hit a service winner so they couldn't return it, and then they cheated. I was like, okay. So one guy did it 2 times in a row. I aced him 2 times, and he called both of them out, and I freaked out. I'm like, dude, that's cheating. Like, you should feel bad about yourself. And okay, this guy's ranked 16 in the world. I'll finish my story as we play, but yeah, I told him it's cheating and you should feel bad about himself, and he's like, nah, dude, that was out. So the next ball that I had that was in the middle of the service box, I called it out. I just like straight up called it out because he was like blatantly cheating against me in a tournament. So I was like, screw you. Like, if you're gonna do that, then like this is what's gonna happen. And then he didn't cheat after that. So obviously you can't really do that in recreational play. You can't just like be like calling a ball out even when it's yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing what I did. Oh no, I think I lost. I lost. Game's over. I tried my hardest, but I was also trying to commentate a story while playing, which didn't really work out. Dude, I hate playing against people that just gonna earthquake the tower so we can get another game. GG. I hate playing against people that like all in at the start or just like have really annoying cards like that. But yeah, man, it was wild. It was wild how the guy like literally removed the ball mark from the court and then lied in front of everyone. So it's like, wow, that's a big ballsy move. You're a terrible person though. Kind of funny. You didn't even try? Says WTJ. Dude, I did try. I was telling a story while playing and played against a ranked 16 player in the world. If you played against someone like this, and you're just commentating from the peanut gallery saying like, oh, you didn't even try, you might have lost to this guy in the exact same time or maybe even faster. I'll show you guys his profile. But yeah, don't criticize me and say like I didn't try when I did. I tried, man. I just didn't play well and I messed up. I'm allowed to mess up. No one's perfect. I'm not a robot. But yeah, don't be a mean person, man. I also won 2 games in a row there, or maybe more than that. I won 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 wins in a row. 1 game I lose, I get criticized or hate. Don't do that, man. I think you were also one of the dudes that was posting the copy pasta. So yeah, if you post perverted copy pasta, I do permaban you. Don't do that. Anyway. How much money have you spent on the game? I've spent around I don't know. I've definitely spent like 1,500 at least, and then I think I spent $1,000, and then I spend money for Pass Royale every season for the new evolutions. All right, I'm gonna go cannon here as well. It's okay. Next game, GG's. Thanks, man. Yeah, no worries. I'm just giving him a fair warning, or anyone that like. I didn't really respond to it, but like since I responded to that one comment, I just wanted to take the time to say like, if you guys do post like really perverted comments, this is not the chat for it. You guys should go somewhere else if you want to do that. Some people do end up posting some stuff that's like, you know, it's not bad intended, but it is kind of childish. You know, I don't like that much. But yeah, man, in pickleball, it's kind of just like a meme fun sport. So I wouldn't stress about it too much. Oh wow, we activated King Tower with that firecracker. Dude, that was insane. That was goated. That was one of the best plays ever. But yeah, if someone cheats against you in pickleball or in like a recreational thing and it's not a tournament, then you can just be like, bro, if it's like 100% in, you can just be like, I don't know how you feel good about calling that out. It's just this is a game for fun. And you're like, that's the most confrontational that I would be if someone blatantly does it like 4 or 5 times or whatever, and just be like, I don't know how you feel good about calling that out. And then just leave it like that. It's just like it's a sport for fun. But don't like get angry at them or anything like that. It's not worth it. Even then, what I just said was like more confrontational than you should probably be. But yeah, if you wanted to, it works. I'm gonna go Goblinstein here so I don't lose my entire tower. Level 14 GG. He didn't lose the game because he's level 14, bro. Also, you can lose to level 14 cards. If their entire deck is level 14, they're not going to win. But the most important thing, coincidentally enough, is actually the King Tower. The King Tower and the Princess Tower, if those are under-leveled, that actually makes the biggest difference because it interacts with every single card in the game. So, for instance, when Tower Troops are overpowered, it ruins the entire game completely. Like, it actually straight up ruins the game if Tower Troops are OP. So, thankfully, that's why I'm, like, really happy that Princess Tower is the best. Also... Oh! Oh! My goodness. It worked. It worked. It did something. See, we just need to play against recruits, and then the deck is cracked. If we match into recruits, this deck is cracked. Oh, my God. That should have been illegal. Wow. That was the moment I was waiting for all day. Actually, that was goated. Wow, that was funny. As you can see, this is better than all the other decks that we played, but I had to give you guys options, and I also had to show you how tough 2.6 Hog Rider is for a person that hasn't played it. Everyone's like, Cannon Evolution's overpowered with 2.6. Don't believe that. I'm never going to post a video saying 2.6 is overpowered with it because it's just like lying to you guys unless they actually buff it to an astronomical degree. And then even then, Evolved Cannon would not be broken with 2.6 Hog Rider. It would be broken with a Logbait deck or a Firecracker deck. Like, these decks make it strong. The synergy is there. The card itself just isn't broken. Are you surrounded by yes man? Is that why you hate people who speak the opposites, as Dave Barnes? I feel like if I hate people that post perverted comments, that's a reasonable thing. I think if you like skew your messaging to that and you get that message from it, you're like crazy then. You're like one of those people that, you know, there's the saying that says the devil can cite scripture for its own purpose. Basically, you can turn like something that's angelic into demonic if you are one of those people that like wants to really believe it. You can literally make yourself believe things that are just completely untrue. And that seems like what you're doing there, man. If you don't like me, then sure, you can come up with other criticisms than that. That is definitely not one of them. In fact, all of my best friends actually tell me exactly how they feel, and they make me better versions of myself. Like, generally, I like being around people, my best friends, that are pretty honest with me about every single situation, because then I'm going to get a better response where I can learn more. If you're around people that never challenge you to think better or think in different ways, you're never going to improve as a person, and you'll stay your same self as you age. And that's like actually one of the most terrifying things for me. For real, one of the scariest things that I never want to have happen is I never want to stay stagnant. I always want to keep improving. Whether it's with content creation or with personal life or health, like some of the things I'm working on right now in real life, I'm trying to work on sleeping better. which I think the quality of sleep has just been so much better since I've started researching it. Like, I've always slept 8 hours, but sleeping 8 hours doesn't matter. You want to sleep really good quality. So I've been starting eating less before I go to bed. Like, I'll eat maybe 5 hours before I go to bed now, instead of like right before I go to bed. If you sleep right after you eat, your quality of sleep is... Sorry, if you eat right before you sleep, your quality of sleep is worse because your heart rate is higher. If your heart rate is higher, your sleep quality will generally be worse. At least that's what I was researching, and a lot of people were saying, like, you do not want to eat right before you sleep. It's pretty bad for a lot of people. So I learned that. It was like really cool. Other things is I'm working out every single day or playing pickleball, and that's drastically improved my life. Like, I'm a lot happier. Not just exercising makes me happier, but like it makes me more fit and more proud of myself. So yeah, you know, it's important to put yourself in a position where that happens. And reason why I started a lot of these things is because my friends have helped me out, and they've like introduced me to new things. They're like, nah, Jake, 8 hours is not good enough. Like, you need to like look into the quality of the sleep. And yeah, I'm really thankful to have friends that can teach me new things and also just be willing to help me out when I don't understand something perfectly, I guess. Wow, words are tough. I'm playing against one of the better players in Clash. I think this guy has a high rank and we're beating him, which is really cool, while I'm commentating and talking about a hate comment in kind of a positive way, which is cool. We did get something good out of that hate comment, interestingly enough. But yeah, if you do comment negative stuff like that and you're just like doing it to hate on me, make sure it's at least right, man. Don't be a clown like that. There's a lot of things to dislike me for, right? You could dislike me for maybe like not being good at the game, or maybe you don't like my voice or whatever, and that's fine, because those are objectively like the things that you can have a different viewpoint on, right? Maybe you're way better than me, so you don't want to watch my content. But if you say something like that, where you're just like completely wrong, then you're just a terrible person, man. Don't do that. Don't come out of thin air with something crazy. You don't even know me as a person at all. Expecting SirTag to win every game is dumb. If you play CR, you know that 1 out of 5 games you'll have no chance of winning because of matchup. Yeah, it's really hard to win every game. But also, if you are like Muhammad Light or Riley or whatever, you can win most games. I thought Evo Cannon is trash, but your deck actually makes it decent. Yeah, that's why I wanted to show you guys what I think are the best decks in the game for Evo Cannon. These are not my decks, by the way. These are pulled from top 100. I'm playing every single deck in the top 100. There are no other decks that are played in the top 100 of the game besides the decks that I showed today. These are all the decks that are played with Evolved Cannon by the best players in the world. There are not any others. Maybe there will be in the future, because obviously, you know, as time passes, there's different decks that pop up. These are the best ones. You see Mike Paul versus... Mike Paul. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Dude, Mike Paul, they merged together after that one. It's pretty funny. It felt sad, man. It was actually just sad watching it. Like... Realistically, I think Mike Tyson accepted the thing because he wanted to make money, because he was out of money, and that's understandable, but it also kind of taints his legacy a little bit. Like, losing to a influencer boxer that, despite being good, like, Jake Paul is pretty good at it, he's just not as good as Mike Tyson was, right? So, like, after you're done fighting, doing that just for money, it feels bad, man. It feels bad that he was forced in a position where he had to make that decision, I guess, in life. I wish that didn't happen. How much can you bench? 45s plus 15s. It hasn't went up yet. It should go up. I wanted to go to 2 full plates, but hasn't happened yet. So we'll see if we can make that happen. Hopefully. All right, with a firecracker in the back. These skeletons won't reach, but they're pretty close. I think logging is ideal. He's going to arrows, so I don't want to do anything else, really. Go Goblinstein here. Hogrider is not bad, actually. We go for that and then pull it back and then go skeletons on this. Genuinely not awful. We could kill this with an ice spear. Oops. I goofed. Oh, nice! Yo, that was actually lucky. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take it though. Earthquake on that, and then firecracker maybe for some extra damage. I think I goofed. I know I goofed, but how hard did I goof is the question. Not enough to lose, apparently. Wow, dude, this deck is so good. Like, I've played horrendously this entire match. I think I've just gotten bailed out by, like, lucky plays. Genuinely. Oh, that sucks that the archer is going to do that to me. Nice. We also have evolved cannon, so terrible, right? Look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. Crazy that it cooks like that. Nice. He's fireballing on me too. Bro. Me gusta your tower. I think we outcycle. It's just like, do we get a hit? I think so. I think we win. Oh, never mind. All right, we have to defend this. We got pulled the other side. Kind of big. Oh! No! That was close. That was a really, really good game. GG, well played. See, you love how they cry at you right when you lose. Like, that was a close, fun game. And then he has to BM, right? Like, not a nice person. But it is what it is. Jump to the next one. Do you ever plan on streaming any other games as Lester? Dude, I want to. I want to stream Pokemon Pocket and probably Brawl Stars. I really, 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 really like Brawl Stars. It's actually one of my favorite games right now. It's one of the best design games in the entire world, in my opinion. Beautifully crafted by the team. I think that we're okay here. We'll just Ice Spirit. I could pop the ability for some nice damage too. Playing against someone with Dagger Duchess is always difficult. I don't activate King Tower here. It's not 2v2. 2v2 activates King Tower every time. You done goofed? I did done goof, man. I could have got it. I almost had him, you know? It was close. All right, we're going to eat the damage. Nah, we're to skeletons. Who am I kidding? I'm a skeleton, sir. So, if we're playing against Battle Ram like this, generally the best way to defend it is using your cannon. So I'm just going to do that right now. And drop a lower one, too. Full counter for 3 elixir. Very nice. Even if he arrows us, it's not that big a deal. We can actually Firecracker on the Barbarians to guarantee that we get value. Lumberjack. Ooh. What is bro cooking? He's nonchalantly cycling the Lumberjack like that. My brother. Gonna use that on me like that? How dare you? Ooh. Please. No. Dang it, bro. That's rough. That made me do that. Not really that fun when that works out for our opponents, but hey, part of the game, I guess. You be that way. Oh, Firecracker chips. Let's go. Does he only have Goblin Gang? Nah, he's gonna have that too. One hit, two. Let's go! Yo, that's it. That's clean. We're in a really good spot after that. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go Skellies too. I can't let the Lumberjack spill on my tower and get a hit. Currently winning. Winning POV. Okay, this is great, right? Do this. Takes tower. But, can I defend? I don't think so, guys. I feel like I'm a little bit screwed. We'll see. That was not supposed to happen. But, wait. Bros. Did the Evolve Cannon clutch? Guys, am I insane or did Evolve Cannon clutch? No! Dude says thanks too. Man, these guys are so toxic. Alright, winnable. Really winnable. Alright, we're gonna log this. Mute him as well. See how this goes. Alright, this is actually super winnable. I lose though. Ah, dang it. I wish I beat that guy. Out of everyone that I played against, I wish I could do a redo and not run the evolved cannon deck. And just play my royal recruits and beat him, because I know I'd beat him. I know I'd clap him if I was running my recruits deck. But hey, I do think matching into decks like that, when you got Firecracker versus Firecracker, if you're able to cycle more Firecrackers, you can win. It was a tough game though. Dang it. I wish I won. I really wish I won that one. Dude, people are so toxic at higher up in ladder. Like, I'm not actually playing that high up, but like, as we started to win more games, the people are so mean when they win. They're just spamming crying faces every time they take a tower. It's ruthless out here. All right, ranked 400 player in the world. We'll see what happens. All right, drop a good luck here, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, you can't win every game you play, guys. Obviously, like, I'm going to lose games. Like, I've won more games than I lost today on stream. Like, we pushed upwards. People are toxic because they're fed up with Ultimate Champion. Yeah, the last people we played against were so toxic. Barely winning the games, and then, like, BM the entire time. That's insane. Okay, so we can see how this deck functions against Lava Hound. Remember, the Dark Goblin deck was super goated against Lava Hound. I wonder if this will be the same. I don't think so, but you never know. I'm gonna Ice Spirit, so maybe the Mega Minion dies. Oh, that was so smart. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right, wait. Watch this. Go to the other side. I'm not the best. I don't know what else I could have done. You know? I think he's pretty good, right? Like, I don't know what else I could have done there, guys. He's gonna Barbs. Pop the ability early. Oh, he doesn't have Elixir. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. We got so much value. Wait, he dropped the Barbs, like, late. He still dropped them into it. Wait, we're good. He should have just dropped them way later, because then I wouldn't have been able to defend them, right? Wait, we're in a good spot. No Barbs in cycle. Okay, we can take the right side. I know we can take the right side. All right, he's going to have Tombstone. See, this guy's toxic too. Everyone that we're playing against is so toxic. They just keep spamming thanks. Like, are they even having fun playing this game? I wonder. I don't think they are. I don't think the people that we're playing against in Clash Royale are actually enjoying the game. Like, a lot of them just seem like really angry. This guy does not seem like he's enjoying the game. Like, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Like, do you think the people we're playing against enjoy? I don't know, man. And by the way, it's not about being soft or anything. It's about being like, I don't know, like, what am I saying? Like, being, like, having decent sportsmanship in games that you play. That's it. That's like what I was meaning by this, you know? Like, that's what I was trying to talk about, you know? Some of y'all don't understand that. Some of y'all like, oh, you're being soft or whatever. It's like, sure, like, you could say that, but you could also say, like, good, like, I don't know, sportsmanships in games too. Man, I don't think we're going to be fine here. I think I played that really, really well, though. I activated King Tower. I don't think I could have played much better than that. So in certain matchups, again, like, I do think this deck is weaker against Lava Hound decks, obviously. Like, this is objectively a bad matchup. I played better than this guy. I have no problem saying I was definitely the better player in this match, and I lost it. That's kind of sucky, because, like, sometimes when you play well, you lose. It is what it is. Playing against Barbarians with that is really tough. I think cycling more Firecrackers could have worked, but it is what it is. It'd be what it be. People who spam moats have... Nah, dude, you can't say that. But, yeah, it's funny. I'm glad that emotes were added to the game, though. Nice try, nice try. Yeah, I played really well in that game. Just wasn't good enough. If I lose this one, then I think I'll switch to the log bait deck to close out the day. But we did get a lot of good games in a row, so no, it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Did I just... Stop! Stop, please! Alright, this is the first game I think I played pretty poorly recently. This did not go well. This one was a bad one. We can still come back. We'll see. This was a misplay on my end for sure. And popping the ability is interesting, but I think you'll get away with it. Maybe, maybe not. Come back! What the freak, Firecracker? What were you Yo, someone needs to meme firecrackers. My firecracker versus opponent's firecrackers. Honestly, that is a meme. That has to be a meme. That was the most meme magical moment. Their firecracker shoots, mine just sits back and dies. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Bro, what the heck? That's actually insane. Oh, that's hilarious. He's gonna have NATO too, right? Dude, he had NATO! Oh, this game is cooking me today. He's got NATO arrows, bro, with P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh, this is a bad matchup. I didn't play well, but this is actually horrendous. Yeah, I'm gonna play the log bait deck. I'll play the log bait deck after this. I don't think I win this one. And look at the cannon, it like tickles. So it doesn't do, like cannon does nothing in this matchup, guys. The evolved cannon. Regular cannon does. Evolved cannon, no diff. Bro, lightninged on that just for disrespect levels, bro. Just for the disrespect, he's like, yo, I can lightning on this. It doesn't even matter. That's crazy. This matchup is actually unbelievably dumb. Like, I don't even know how you come up with that, man. All right, we'll go to the next one. That was very unlucky. It is what it is. That what happens if you play so many matches in a row one day. Yeah, sometimes you just get screwed by like the dumbest decks. This is actually unbelievable. It is what it is. We'll just say GG. We'll jump to the next one. This is how I handle tilts. Whenever you lose games, you figure it out. It be what it be. Sometimes you play really, really well in certain games and you lose. Like in the Lobhound game, I think I played super well. Like genuinely, my mechanics were great. I activated King Tower. It is what it is. The other ones I just didn't play well in this one, I guess. But that was also an unlucky matchup. Like, bro, you have arrows for the Firecracker, Tornado P.E.K.K.A, Lightning for the Goblinstein. Like, how do you even build a deck like that? This is unlucky. These ones were close. Really close losses. Really good games, too. I'm proud of these two games. I think I played extremely well in the LeBron game. Also, isn't he ranked like top 500? Yeah, he's top 500. I played against him when I was going for top 1,000, and I was 800 in the world. So some of these people are extremely good at the game, too. So, I mean, we lost against a top 500 player there. No stress. No worries. Yo, Dull Sonic, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that, man. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope everyone else watching is having a great day, too. All right. We'll go Ice Spear here and go Goblin Barrel. See if we can get some damage. Log. Please don't have delivery. Please don't have delivery, game. Please, 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 please don't have delivery. Oh my gosh, that would be so tilting. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve a delivery matchup again. All right, so looking good. Obviously, the Dark Goblin's going to force out Elixir, and he misses, which is even better. Now we can Princess at the bridge. Yep, this is a lot, because he just cycled Goblinstein. He doesn't want to do that. Cannon is 3 for 3. That's even better for me. I want to cycle back to a cannon, ideally. The going cannon here is actually optimal, I think, because everything dies. Pretty confident that was our best play. I don't even know if the Ice Spear was necessary. I just wanted to cycle it. So we're up a lot. I played that phenomenally, right? Let's go. We Princess of the bridge. You'll probably predict it. Ice Spear might die to the tower now. I don't know. It does. Princess of the bridge should be obnoxious. Oh, it went on the tower. Let's go. And we can log on this. Stays alive. Dude, look at our gameplay right now. Let's go. Hell yeah. He probably wants to log this. He does. As long as he doesn't have Evo Bomber, we're going to do damage. Regular Bomber is not enough, my guy. Huge value. Let's go. Still a bad matchup to go same side as him. He has matchup advantage. If you guys are unaware. Just in case you don't play drill or play this game. I just want to let you guys know. Because he should be able to cannon this. And then just like log cycle. And then use drill poison on us. If he plays well at all. We'll see. Drill poison kills that. So it's like hard for me to counter drills in later stages of the game. So generally opposite lane is better. I'm going to start cycling Princess on the other side. We can get up Elixir. And cycle more Goblin Barrels. You're going to outrange that. That's bad. You should have cycled in a different spot because I can counter this with the goblin sign, I'm pretty sure. All the goblins go in that. Really good value. We're going to go other side. We're not going to go same side as this guy. How we lose the game. Log is going to be goated. He probably has to log this now. We can kill this with the Dark Goblin. Alright, we're going to do this. Pop a good ability. Alright, we're going to do this. Princess. Throwing a lot of stuff at him because I don't think he's going to be able to defend this effectively. Oh, we did so much. Dang, dude. Alright, we're just going to keep throwing Goblin Barrels here. Again, same side is like... That's tough. We're going to go other side if we can. Gonna have to go Goblin Sign, I think. Inside Dark Goblin does kill, and then we can go for Goblin Barrel. Should have pre-logged that. I think we can still kill it and have the Dark Goblin hit the tower for a couple hits. Maybe more than a couple. Princess at the bridge would be huge, but it didn't work. Gonna go Dark Goblin again to kill the bomber. Go Goblin Barrel again. Ice Spirit here. This matchup is actually pretty annoying. We gotta do this. Go Princess, Log, Ice Spirit. Look at how many drills he's got, guys. I just don't trust it, so we're gonna have to cycle. Yeah, okay, thank God. Holy, I mean, just throwing that amount of drills is so scary. That's like a really good matchup for him. Because all he has to do is drill plus poison. And I don't have a good way of countering it. I don't have like Dark Prince or Valkyrie. So it's like, yeah, it's not ideal. Dark Goblin at the bridge is always super annoying. Yeah, it is. All right, we're going to win one more. And then we're going to do it. Let's go, let's go. Sheesh, well played. Thanks, man. I played really well at the start. And then I fell off at the end. But it's all good. I'm glad that I played well at the start there. All right, we're going to go for Goblin Barrel. And we'll try to get some cheeky chip. Going to log. A little bit annoying that he's going to have that. Probably going to be a fast cycle deck now. Log plus skeletons is not fun to match into, but it's winnable. Oh, Goblin Gang here. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't have like... Okay, this is fine. Maybe. King Tower activation for sure. This cannon at least. Oh, we get a log too! Goated. That was a bad Ice Spirit. Oops. I'm going to throw a Goblin Barrel because he doesn't have log in cycle. He just used it. A lot of damage. And we get the Firecracker on the wrong side too. Maybe it goes in the right. Oh, no, it went wrong side. Alright, I think we go Goblin Gang up high if he Hog Riders. Keep that. We'll just try this and see how it goes. Type a cannon here with the Dark Goblin too. Got a log out of him, so we're going to go Goblin Gang. Pop? No, we're not going to pop. Earthquake too. He's dropping a ton of elixir. You're going to stay alive. He's going to skeletons. Put a pre-log. Got Firecracker, right? But he would kill the Prince with a Firecracker. I still think I'm going to do it. Cannon. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's go fake one on the left. With this, he has to respond, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I could have done more. Still a lot of damage. Very nice. Since he got Earthquake, I can cycle Goblin Signs in the back and be okay with it. Could have logged, but decided to eat it. Messed up. Dude, I actually might have just lost off that. He did cycle log, though. Did I kill it? I did! Okay. Go Dark Goblin here. Ice Spirit. Definitely gonna have to log. No damage. Let's go. King Tower activation is clutch. He knows he's gonna go Firecracker, so. Oops. Wait, why would he do that? A wackadoodle. Nice. Firecracker doesn't hit. Alright, I like when Goblin side and then Dark Goblin need to snipe cannons. Like, that's one of my favorite plays to do. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose a lot right now. But... okay, even if he pops ability. I'm going to try a Princess here. And then he's going to Earthquake me, interestingly enough. I think the Princess does kill. Alright, let's just do this. Man, that's so frustrating that he played that much better than me. I guess I'm just like not playing well because it's a little bit later in the day, but I want to win this game. I really want to win this game, guys. Really want it. Tough, though. Tough when he's playing better. Okay. Hopefully this Ice Spirit allows us to get damage. Still not enough. Dang, dude, I think I lost. I don't think I can defend this because he's just going to Firecracker me. You get an Earthquake, right? Ah, man. Oh, it's such a tough matchup because Hog Rider Earthquake with the Goblinstein, I can't really counter very effectively. Again, like, it just goes back to the same thing that we had before. We did win a game. We lost another one there. It's the mirror matchup, remember? When I was talking about how I had cannon and I didn't have a good way of killing the Goblinstein? Goblinstein Hog Rider, it's just, oof. When they get them both down and you only have cannon, it's not enough. Like, you gotta apply more pressure, so I needed to go more aggressive there. But my mental just wasn't clear enough to, like, formulate good pushes. So I needed to keep up the pressure and I fumbled. So in those matchups, when you end up playing against someone that has a matchup advantage, you're not allowed to just like sit back. You have to play way more aggressive. The cannon's not going to be enough to defend. The cannon was not enough. Alright, he's going to drop like skeletons or Ice Spirit. What? What is this? Is this mortar? This is really weird. Anyway, I'm going to try to go Goblin Barrel here. It's not going to connect with the Ice Spirit, but I don't know what I'm matching into anymore. Oh, well played, dude. That's sick. No one does that. That's really, really, really good. His mechanics are insane, man. This is scary, man. Oh, finally, we have a good matchup, I think. This is a really, really good matchup, guys. Let's go. Dude, after getting screwed back to back to back to back, we finally have a good matchup, but we're playing against a person that played better than all the other people we played against, so we're finally playing against someone really, really good. That's cool. I'm glad that we can end the day with a good player. Because the other guys, I genuinely just like, that was annoying that he had Earthquake plus Hog Rider in that. This guy's really good. Mechanics are better than mine. And he also ends up having a bad matchup, so we finally can show like, hey, our deck gets good matchups sometimes, maybe. You know? His Goblinstein is so aggro, but I'm about it. I'm about it, guys. Don't even doubt it. I'm going to pop the ability here because we killed the Inferno Dragon. Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my goodness! He didn't think I was going to drop ability, so he dropped Skeleton Dragons. Okay. So, our strat here. Real Goblin Barrel here. No, Real Goblin Barrel there. Yeah. Real Goblin Barrel there. Oof. Yeah, let's do this. Because we want to take out the entire tower if we can. It'll be a tough game. Like, this guy is obviously good at the game, and he's like running cards that are annoying. I'll give you a bomber. Ooh, that's obnoxious, but... oh, we shredded most of it? Oh, I freaked up. I freaked up. Guys, I don't know. I actually don't know if I'm going to win or lose. I need to stop dropping it there. Oh, we got it. Hell yeah. Oh! Oh, that was the best evolved cannon of the day! Oh my gosh! That's crazy! Did you guys see what I just saw? That was actually insane. It killed the skeleton dragons. Bro was a paid actor for me, man. That was actually insane. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is still losable, but like, that was crazy. Holy. Okay. Try not to throw. Try not to throw. Try not to throw, guys. We can eat the Valkyrie. We're a princess of the bridge. Gonna arrows. The princess hits. We log. Let's go. That was the best evolved cannon of the day. Let's go. Hell yeah, man. That was sick. I have to rewatch that. I have to rewatch that before we end the day. That actually makes me happy. I wasn't getting in a single game where I was like, man, this is like an amazing ending for the stream. But that game, that ending, that evolved cannon was so good, especially when the guy hit the Valkyrie. So let's first off give some appreciation to his good play. This guy deserved to, like, he deserved to get some appreciation for that. That was really, really well played. His mechanic was here. All right, watch how he did this. We'll watch this one more time. It's like one of my first plays of the game. That was insane. Witness how good this guy is. Firecracker gets too much value. Yeah, I think Firecracker is like way too good in certain situations. Oh, it wasn't that one. The next one. So watch this. Watch this this Valkyrie. It was so cool, man. I could watch this on repeat. This is one of the most insane interactions that takes so much skill to do. Look at that. That was delicious. That was awesome. Well played. You deserve the well played, right? That was good. And then his cannon, guys. Talking about cool. Watch this. Oh my goodness. It hit everything. It hit the skeleton dragons too. It was so cool. Pulling the balloon, killing the skeleton dragons because he had to cycle things like just in case I dropped a dark goblin in the middle to lock onto his tower. So he's freaking out. He's cycling cards to protect. He's like, dude, I don't know if he's going to go goblin bro. I don't know if he's going to go dark goblin. I just need skeleton dragons down there. And I got him. That was it. So again, I do think this deck is super goated when you're playing against people that have bait cards like skeleton dragons in this situation or royal recruits. But man, is it so bad? Like in general, evolved cannon is just like not good right now, specifically into decks that have hog rider. Because you like knock it back a little bit, but this doesn't do much, right? Like I'd much rather have evolved ice spirit. I might have won that game if I had evolved ice spirit in that matchup because I could have frozen the hog rider and the goblinstein, and I wouldn't have gotten screwed by hog rider, earthquake, and goblinstein. Like that was undefendable. So playing against ram rider or P.E.K.K.A decks, for instance, when you have the cannon, it just tickles. It doesn't make that big of an impact. Recruits, this was a close game. I almost beat him. I think this guy was decent at the game too. Yeah, 5,000. But some of the people we were playing against were really freaking good earlier. Like rank 16, that was... It's always a bag of players. You never know if you're going to get good ones or bad ones. But you will go on win streaks and loss streaks no matter what. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the games today. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe for daily content. And let me know what you guys think of Evolved Cannon. My assessment, again, is really good with splash damage. Needs a little bit of like a buff. Specifically best in this Hog Rider deck. But does work well with this log bait deck. And I would not play 2.6 with it unless you're extremely good at the game. Because it's basically like one evolution. And your Evolved Skeletons do everything. But the reason why I like Ice Spirit so much is because you're going to try to cycle Ice Spirits and Skeletons anyway to get your Hog Riders and Musketeers. And your Cannon costs 3 elixir, so you're not really going to want to cycle it that much. So not only are the Ice Spirit evolution better, but you're going to be cycling these cards more frequently. So it's better to get back to like your Hog Riders and Musketeers doing that instead of cycling a card that you don't want to cycle to use the evolution that doesn't even do anything. So yeah, Ice Spirit Skeletons stay undefeated in most cycle decks. But in decks like this where like you want that robust answer to recruits because maybe you're just going to get arrowed, or this you're going to get arrowed, you want the splash damage, Cannon works. I think it deserves a buff. Great decks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, check out the pin comment if you guys want to see another deck that I just posted. Evolved P.E.K.K.A isn't dead. It's actually very far from dead. It's kind of stupid that it's still strong. So if you guys want to see Evolved P.E.K.K.A still in action and you want to see like one of the better decks to play that does not have Goblinstein, because everyone's like, Jake, you're posting videos with Goblinstein every single day. What can I do? I don't have that card. So I'm like, all right, screw it. I'll make a video without Goblinstein in a P.E.K.K.A deck. And it's still really goated. So if you guys want to see a P.E.K.K.A Ram Rider deck that destroys the game without Goblinstein, check out the pinned comment. I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. And thank you so much for being here. Allow me to do what I do. Peace.